Yes, so let's speak about karma today. Okay, so yesterday I attended a session by Jeevan Jaj where they were speaking something about karma. So anybody wants to recap? I knew few of you were there in the session yesterday about what we learnt about karma. Two types of karma she spoke about. Anyone?
Uh, she spoke about seen karma and unseen karmas. The seen
Okay.
karmas are the karmas which are actually the fruit that we are witnessing, whatever is happening with us. If any triggers come and if somebody is misbehaving with us, any happening happens with us, good or bad, that is a seen karma. That is actually the result of a fruit. That's a fruit. That's a result of the karma we are getting. And the unseen karmas are the thoughts, the reactions that we get when now the present situation comes. So that is the seed we are sowing for the future. So that
Right.
was about seen karma and the unseen karma. So basically, we have to focus on the now, that is the unseen karmas, so that we build up a more beautiful present and future.
Very beautifully summarized. Thank you, Priya, for sharing. So सबको समझ गया एक seen karma and one is unseen karma. And what she was emphasizing on is unseen karma. So unseen karma is about thoughts, is the seed. Okay. So what do you want? What is your understanding of karma now? Let's now forget this seen karma, unseen karma. What do we generally understand about law of karma? Anyone? Yeah, Baljeet auntie.
या जैसा करेंगे वैसा मिलेगा. So
Yes.
as you sow, so shall you reap.
As you sow, so shall you reap. How many of you believe in this? What you sow, so shall you reap. Yeah, जिनके camera off है, you can show a thumbs up or you can on your cameras. Yeah, most of us, because it's a law. It's a law. So now, what you sow, so shall you reap. इसका मतलब लोगों ने क्या निकाली है? Related to actions only. That the actions that we will do will have certain consequences. But what we have forgotten is that we all are like bundles of energy. Okay. So when you understand that, so rather than every action has a reaction, we should replace that. उसको बोलते हैं ना, that line ही change कर देनी चाहिए. That every energy frequency क्या होता है? What does energy do? The energy stays stable. It always changes from one form to another. So the thoughts at which your frequency is vibrating will also produce a result. This is such an important thing to learn. पहले तो आप समझिए आप कौन हैं. Okay, so in spirituality, why do they speak about that you are that soul, you are that Brahman, you are not this body, you are not this mind, you are not this intellect? Why do they say that? Because at the very base, you are energy vibrating at a certain frequency which has taken this shape of a body at this moment. So when you understand this, you understand the law of karma, that whatever is happening inside of you, not even at a thought level, you go beyond the thoughts also. Now, what can be beyond the thoughts? क्या हो सकता है that can affect the quality of your outcome, the consequences? What can be beyond the thoughts? Come on, man. Get your thinking caps on, Yaika.
Yeah, exactly. We think karma is just an action, but actually it's not just action, it's beyond the action because it's the main important thing is unseen karma, our thoughts, the three seeds which we are sowing for our future destiny, and as well as our present karmas which are visible to us. Whatever is visible to us, what are we are doing to the people, or what are people are doing to us, we think these are the only karmas. Like not only thoughts, our efforts, our wisdom, knowledge we turn into wisdom, and our consistency, our awareness. There are so many other points which we have to focus on to improve our unseen karmas.
Beautiful. We also clap for Ekta for bringing about so many points. So she spoke about few things. One was awareness. Hmm? उन्होंने बोला awareness के बारे में. So what do you understand by awareness? Can awareness be also a part of your karma? Hmm? And put it simply, awareness की बात नहीं करते. Awareness means again like a बोलते हैं abstract concept. If just to make it more practical, let's rename it as blueprints.
Mindfulness.
Mindfulness, huh? Blueprints. You can also call it as blueprints. So how does your blueprint affect the quality of your life or the consequences that you are experiencing in your life? Anyone? Actually, let's reframe it. What are the common blueprints that we have about life? चलो पहले life की बात करते हैं. हाँ, what are the common blueprints that we have? क्या क्या blueprints होते हैं हमारी life में? Come on. Related to life, related to health,
career.
related to work, career, family. Yeah. Anything, anything. Hmm? How is life? Life easy or difficult? है? Hmm? What do generally people say? Huh?
People
Basically,
say it's difficult,
One at
but
a time. Yeah,
it's
Rimple,
easy.
Rimple, yeah.
People say it's difficult, but yes, now we say life is easy.
Okay. Generally, people say that life is difficult. और क्या blueprints होते हैं? पैसा कमाना आसान है कि मुश्किल है? Examples में आपको just like getting your thinking caps on. Yeah.
when the main important blueprint, we are always thinking that we are human being, but actually we are
Okay.
spiritual being
Okay.
into a human
Okay.
journey.
Okay. So we are bodies. This is a common blueprint that we are this human body. Okay, Priya. Yeah.
We have to work hard to achieve anything.
Yeah. You have to work hard to earn money or to get anything. You have to work hard. और क्या blueprints होते हैं?
So for me, the blueprint is like, the bosses are always political and the office culture is difficult and
Yes. Yes. Office culture is toxic. Office culture is toxic.
yeah.
Bosses are difficult to handle, and bosses are always like overpowering and everything. Okay. So this is
और
Mukesh's
एक
blueprint.
मनीष बहुत कॉमन रहता है लोग बोलते हैं why me, we are always in the victim mode, right?
Okay. Victim mode. So people are in victim mode. That's a blueprint. और क्या बहुत सारे blueprints हैं. Come on, get your things. सोचिए. क्या blueprints
Other
होते
one
हैं?
is that like in when we invest into markets, so we always normally tend to have a blueprint that our luck is not working in our favor. I mean, wherever we invest, it doesn't goes well. I mean,
Okay.
so
Okay.
after we've exited, the stock goes up, or when we are invested, that time it is not performing. Whatever. I mean, so that's again a
Yeah.
normal blueprint.
Related to investments like stock market
Yeah.
बेकार है, stock market gamble
Hmm.
है, ये है, वो है. This is one blueprint that you have. So related to money. So basically related to money, एक blueprint होता है. एक related to health होता है. So what's the health blueprint that we have? कि aging is normal, right? हाँ? Is this the blueprint we are taught? कि as we age, बीमारी तो normal है.
Yes.
हाँ? जब आप 60 के हो जाओगे तो heart disease and BP तो normal है. See how blueprints affect our life. और क्या blueprints होते हैं related to health? Let's talk about health now. तो मुकेश spoke about blueprint related to money हो गया एक. Okay. Health का और क्या हो सकता है? एक तो मैंने aging का आपको example दिया.
खाने के
विशाल?
बाद मीठा जरूरी है.
खाने के बाद मीठा जरूरी है. Okay. Next another blueprint that yeah.
Eat a lot. More you
Eat a
eat,
lot. Yeah.
get.
Eat a
एक ही
lot.
जिंदगी है, खा लो भाई. मनीष ये भी सुना है, एक ही जिंदगी है, खा लो.
यहाँ खाओ पियो मजा करो, कल किसने
I
देखा है?
know.
This is yeah. एक ही जिंदगी है, खा लो भाई. Eat a lot. ज्यादा खाओगे बच्चों को
More
क्या सिखाते हैं? या ज्यादा खाओगे तो ज्यादा एनर्जी आएगी. स्कूल खाओ तो खा के जाओ, बस में हो तो टिफिन खाओ, 3 3 टिफिन बच्चों को देते हैं हम. जितना खाओगे और या ओके.
If you are
व्हाट
overweight, it's
या
always thought that you belong to a very prosperous family, like खाते पीते घर के.
और एक सबसे
वेरी
बड़ा
ट्रू.
दूध पीने
ये
का,
मेरे साथ
दूध
होता
नहीं
है, ये
देते
मेरे साथ
बच्चों.
होता है, ये मेरे साथ होता है,
मनीष
ये मेरे साथ होता है, ये मेरे साथ होता है, ये दिस थिंग मेरे साथ हमेशा होता है कि कौन बोलेगा ये यार ये खाते पीते घर का मारवाड़ी लड़का है, सुखा गया है, सूख गया पूरा.
और
या
दूध का तो सबसे बड़ा है
ओके.
ये जो
ठीक है,
चल रहा
दूध
है.
का फैक्ट.
दूध
दूध
नहीं
पीना.
दिया, माय गॉड, बच्चों की हेल्थ कैसे बनेगी? ये तो जो
या
सुनते आ रहे हैं हम लोग.
एब्सोल्युटली. या और क्या ब्लूप्रिंट्स होते हैं हेल्थ रिलेटेड? थोड़ा जंक फूड चलता है, थोड़ा बहुत जंक फूड खाओ वरना कभी नहीं खा पाओगे. ओके. दीस आर ऑल ब्लूप्रिंट्स. सो मैं क्यों बोलना चाह रहा हूँ आपको ब्लूप्रिंट? सी विंद्री आंटी yesterday spoke about unseen karma. unseen karma क्या होते हैं? थॉट्स. बट हाउ अवर थॉट्स आर फॉर्म्ड? बिकॉज दिन में तो हमें 60,000 थॉट आते हैं, राइट? You get 60,000 thoughts on an average every day, and you will literally go mad if you start witnessing your each and every thought. So हमारे thoughts कैसे influence होते हैं? Because every thought that you think, see, first of all, understand that thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. ऐसा नहीं है कि it's an abstract thing and thought will, because thought क्या है? हम समझ गए what we are all energy in motion. समझ गए? Everybody clear? We are all energy in motion. The the vibration at which you आपकी जो frequency चलती है, that will influence the outcome. एंड वो कैसे होता है, देयर आर सर्टेन ब्लूप्रिंट्स, आपको समझ गया, ये गेटिंग द लिंक एवरीथिंग, या वी आर, so we thoughts make us, it's not the other way around, you don't make your thoughts. And thoughts कैसे influence होते हैं, very important, you need to understand what blueprints you are carrying since your childhood. मेरा तो नसीब ही खराब है, मैं तो जो स्टॉक खरीदता हूँ वो स्टॉक, मुकेश ने बोला ना, वो स्टॉक तो नीचे चला जाता है, मैं कभी स्टॉक मार्केट में पैसा नहीं कमा सकता, आप कभी नहीं कमा पाओगे। एग्जाम्पल, जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल, वेरी प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम्पल फॉर मुकेश की। To change your thoughts, you need to work on your blueprints. It's a weekend time, just go deep within. That what is it that I'm carrying from my childhood, what I've learned from my parents, from my society, from my teachers, from social media, from so many sources. Because that does influence your thoughts. Okay, so one is blueprint. What else can affect your thoughts? और क्या चीज से हमारे थॉट्स फॉर्म होते हैं, बिकॉज ये थॉट्स ऑटोमेटिक आते हैं, कोई कॉन्शियसली हम नहीं सोच रहे एवरी थॉट। थॉट एक मशीन है जो नॉन स्टॉप 24/7 चल रहा है, एंड विच इज रनिंग योर एंटायर लाइफ। सो वन इज योर ब्लूप्रिंट दैट इज इन्फ्लुएंसिंग योर थॉट्स। और
Our
और क्या
faith,
चीजें?
faith,
फेथ। ओके, सो फेथ अफेक्ट्स योर थॉट्स। ओके,
others' behavior and actions.
others behaviors and actions. So now mythologically, what can you do about others behaviors and actions? Yes, others behaviors and actions do affect your thoughts. So if somebody is troubling you, suppose somebody is troubling you, there is a toxic relationship, कोई आपको बहुत ताने मार रहा है, कोई आपको बहुत परेशान कर रहा है, कोई आपको, yeah, so what can you do?
We always think the other person is wounded, he's not well, he's suffering from something or the other, so we don't take it personal.
Good. Yes, so
और
you,
मनीष एक कल जो बोला था कि हमने कहीं ना कहीं ये सीड बोया है, हम बोलते ना अदर बिहेवियर्स और अदर्स, ये है ना, तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारे कर्मास में है, कहीं ना कहीं सीड बोया, दैट इज अ फ्रूट वी आर गेटिंग, दैट इज अ
but
लेसन।
how do you transmute that karma now? So that person is into your life, yes, you are responsible for your present condition, and you
Mm.
sow the seed for every action that you are experiencing right now, but I want to transmute that. How do you do that?
Whenever a thought comes, we have to take a pause. We have to reflect it. We have to think over it, and then we have
Okay.
to transmute it by counseling ourselves, by doing Ilahi Sangat,
Okay.
by doing the Naam Simran, what Auntie always teaches us.
Okay. Yeah, Anjana aunty, yeah, you want to say anything? No, she was turning off the camera. Okay. Anybody else?
या
You?
सो यू सेड कि जब कोई हमें बहुत कुछ कहता है और हमें तकलीफ होती है, सो व्हाट कैन वी डू, हाउ कैन वी ट्रांसम्यूट, बाय सेइंग दैट मेरा कंट्रोल तो उसके ऊपर है ही नहीं है ना, माय कंट्रोल इज ओवर माय इमोशंस, मैं
Okay.
कैसे रिएक्ट करती हूँ, मतलब रिएक्ट नहीं करके मुझे रिस्पॉन्ड करना।
Okay. So, Baljeet aunty is saying that take responsibility for that situation. Ekta is saying that you can, Naam Simran is they have like certain sentences that they have. I will share in the group later on, wherein it's a very systematic, 12, I think 12 sentences are there, which covers the basis of, I think Sikhism or Gurbani. Okay, if I'm right. Yeah.
It's
What
not
else?
only
No,
Sikhism,
no,
it's
no, it is
divine
not
wisdom.
Sikhism.
No?
It's
It's
a
No?
divine
yeah.
wisdom.
It's not
Acha, it's
about
divine wisdom. It's not
Yeah.
about any religion. It's divine wisdom.
No,
It's
No,
not about
it's
any
divine
religion.
it's all
Yeah.
spirituality.
Okay. I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
talks
Okay.
about Sikhism.
Okay. It's these are universal truths. If you can
Yeah,
look at it,
universal.
these are universal truths. 12 universal truths. I think. Yeah. I have that in my this phone. I was just sharing the group. Anybody else? Huh?
I
So
would say, any trigger or anything comes, we should take a pause and transmute into a wisdom and thinking whether our reactions are serving us in future. Is it going to help us? So, and then how we can transmute it into a wisdom rather than a wound.
beautiful, beautiful. See, बोलते हैं ना कि जब भी हम कोई कर्म कर रहे हैं, जब whenever any action that is happening, remember that there will be a consequence of it. Logical, जो भी action है consequence, the law of karma. Now, whenever you get a thought, whenever you do any action, there will be a reaction to it. So the reaction that will happen, will that reaction bring happiness to you and others, yes or no? That should be within one of the guiding factors, whether this thought is right or not. Now suppose somebody is like troubling me and वो सुधरने को तैयार नहीं, I've done नाम सिमरन, I've done everything, क्या कर सकते then? What can I do now? Go more deeper.
Logical thinking will help us, na?
Sorry?
Logical thinking will help us to
But
come out.
everything, Baljeet aunty, everything I've done logical thinking, I've done बहुत उनसे बात कर ली,
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Okay.
I accept.
Because forgiveness is not for the other people, it is for us.
Okay. You
To make
forgive
us
that person,
healthy,
but
to give
with
us
he's still
peace.
he's still troubling you.
By
Acceptance.
other person's and scars that he's,
Maintain a distance from that person.
and we
Okay.
cannot do them. So we do we, you know, it is said you do you. So without interfering into others' sanskars and accepting the way the person is, and by, you know, and just accepting that yes, the other person is doing himself, we cannot change, we change ourselves.
Okay.
And
You cannot
moreover,
change.
each and every single person has their own sanskars, own attitudes. So we should not blame anyone. It's their sanskar, it's their point of view, it's their attitude. We should see. We can only correct ourselves. So by counseling ourselves, by giving forgiveness to the other person, by thinking that he's wounded, we can go ahead like this by taking a pause and by relaxing.
I remember Manish
Beautiful.
ने affirmation दिया था. I'm responsible for my perception towards
About
people and
others.
society. Remember?
Yeah.
है ना?
Yes. Yeah, Vishal. Let's give opportunity to Vishal. काफी टाइम से बोलने के लिए वेट कर रहा है वो. Yeah.
I think
We have this Nari Shakti of like Jeevan Jaj. You have to be like a little bit proactive. Yeah.
like see, sometimes I think we can also understand that if by what Ekta is saying and Rimple is saying, all of this, if you're understanding, okay, then obviously we can understand it, why others are reacting like this. So that also
Okay.
gives, so the other side, because I know that I am on a different level, I can understand, I'm responding, I'm not reacting, but that guy is not responding. So if you know that, if you are already up to that level, I think that helps a lot to counter these kind of situations.
Yes. See, you guys give the answer very correctly. For acceptance, very important. Yeah, that. But सबसे important है managing expectations. So expectations are also a frequency. Because you are expecting that person to behave in a certain way, and since that person is not at the same frequency, because जैसे रेडियो की frequency होती है ना कि सब अलग अलग वाइब्रेट कर रहे हैं, वैसे ही we all. So if a person is born in a certain age, example of stock market, Mukesh ने बहुत अच्छा example दिया stock market. If somebody saw that fall in 2007, that Lehman Brothers thing happened, into the markets crashed 80% and everything, that person has their wounds. किसने हर्षद मेहता का scam देखा, he has that wounds. So he will carry that frequency with him, those expectations from the markets, and he will always be worried. If somebody was started investing after COVID, he has seen like stocks go 10x and 20x, and he's like, this is the only place to make money, and बाकी सब काम बेकार है. So how, see, expectations, very important to understand that what is your expectation of that other person. If we can just learn to manage our own expectations, your thoughts frequency will change. ब्लूप्रिंट्स हो गया, एक्सपेक्टेशंस हो गया, और क्या चीज से थॉट्स अफेक्ट होते हैं? योर एसोसिएशन. एसोसिएशन में नॉट ओनली द पीपल यू हैंग आउट विथ physically, but now it is like more of a virtual world. More of a virtual world. तो virtual world में social media, news, everything influence your on thoughts. और क्या चीज से thoughts affect होता है? Books, scriptures, what Ekta spoke about. Yeah, so many things she spoke about. तो एसोसिएशन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अब किस कैसी लोगों की संगत में है, उससे आपकी सोच इन्फ्लुएंस होने वाली है. पूजा स्पोक अबाउट मेंटेनिंग डिस्टेंस, अगेन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. योगा ऑल्सो स्पीक्स अबाउट उपेक्षा. उपेक्षा मतलब बीइंग indifferent. It's not only that you take responsibility, I'm responsible, and you go through that suffering all your life. If a relationship is not serving you, you must learn to draw boundaries. Again, very important if you want to manage your thought process, because that person will keep influencing your thought process. So you have to learn how to maintain distance also. Pooja spoke about very important point. This point is also very important. Okay, और क्या चीजें thoughts influence हो सकते हैं? चलो, क्या क्या बात डिस्कस हुआ अभी तक?
मनीष
Come on.
मनीष जैसे कल आपने अनीता मुरजानी का लिंक शेयर किया था. थैंक यू सो मच. मैंने पूरा 18 मिनट्स का देखा. कितना अच्छा, लाइक गेट सो इंस्पायर्ड. उसने सबसे बड़ा बोला सेल्फ लव के बारे में.
काम करो, बाद में डिस्कस करें, because we need to start exercises also, because this thing will go on and on. Let's just finish this thought thing, because बहुत important है कि thoughts को कैसे मैनेज कर सकते हैं. और बताइए, और क्या आइडियाज हैं हमारे थॉट्स? और क्या चीज?
Emotions.
Knowledge.
नॉलेज बुक्स आ गया, चलो नॉलेज वी कैन कंसिडर, यस नॉलेज डज इन्फ्लुएंस योर थॉट्स। सो एक हम जो नॉलेज बोल दिए, स्क्रिप्चर्स बोल दिए, द बुक्स यू रीड, एवरीथिंग, every knowledge wisdom that you get from the society, that you listen, that you hear, that you read, YouTube channel, TEDx,
Then
everything
one
influence
thing
your
is
जो
thoughts।
हमारे
efforts.
संस्कार हैं, जो
Effort.
हमारे
Beautiful.
संस्कार
110,
जो हमें मिले हैं, मतलब जो वो जो
okay,
कहते हैं हम डीएनए में जो कैरी कर रहे हैं,
yeah,
और जहाँ हमारे जो संस्कार हैं जो बचपन से माँ बाप से जहाँ हमें जो मिले हैं सराउंडिंग्स।
यस वो तो ब्लूप्रिंट हो गया। सी संस्कार इज द ब्लूप्रिंट, उसका खाली मैंने फैंसी नेम दे दिया। संस्कार जो होते हैं ना, वो हमारे ब्लूप्रिंट्स हो गए, जो हम फॉर्म हो रहे हैं, जो संस्कार जो हमारे फॉर्म हो रहे हैं, दैट इज नथिंग बट योर ब्लूप्रिंट्स। ओके, एकता क्विकली।
Efforts to take actions.
ओके, सॉरी,
Efforts.
efforts, actions, okay, your actions, but I think it's the opposite way around. Your thoughts influence your actions rather than the other way around. Okay, Vishal, you were saying something quickly. किसने डाइट की बात करी नहीं थॉट्स में? What BK Shivani says, जैसा अन्न वैसा मन,
वैसा
अंशुल
मन।
सिंह
हमारे
yeah.
इंटेंशन वो भी, ये भी बीके जो ये भी बोलते इंटेंट, वो भी करता है क्या इन्फ्लुएंस?
uh, See, it's all thoughts are like seeds, what Priya spoke of. Okay, जो थॉट्स होते हैं ना, वो सीड्स है, वो वी आर वर्किंग एट द सीड लेवल। तो उसके बाद ही इंटेंशन आएगा, उसके बाद ही एक्शन आएगा, उसके बाद ही रिएक्शन आएगा। ओके, योर फूड ग्रेटली इन्फ्लुएंसेस योर थॉट। So what yoga speaks about, जो इसके जो food का है, कि why do they see that eat more food which is sattvic in nature, which is not very spicy, which is not very aggressive, because foods can like alternate is one of the most important things in today's day and age, because there is so much of influence of processed foods जो हम बात करते हैं, जो junk foods, non vegetarian food, because क्या होता है non vegetarian food कैसे? I'm not against anyone here eating non vegetarian food, if you're okay with it, well and good, but that contains what vibration? Since हम वाइब्रेशन फ्रीक्वेंसी की बात कर रहे हैं, if you kill an animal, what kind of frequency will be that in that food?
Frequency of fear.
Fear.
Fear, fear, pain. Okay, fear होगा, pain होगा. Nobody likes to be killed. Why does an animal run when it is being slaughtered? Why does a cow run when it is being slaughtered? Beef खाएंगे तो क्या होगा? Nobody likes to be killed, huh? Because they are living beings. So your food also, not only non-veg food, eating at the wrong time, eating at wrong quantity, क्यों हमें डर लगता है? आप बहुत हेवी मील खा लो लंच के बाद, क्यों आपको नींद आती है? It influences your thought, it influences your बोलते हैं ना entire being, the food that you eat, not only your thoughts, not only your body. You vibrate at a frequency which is directly proportional to the food that you eat. जो आप खाएंगे वो आप बनेंगे, जो आप खाएंगे वो आप सोचेंगे। ओके, सो थॉट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। हमें तो समझना पड़ेगा कि whatever is happening in your life is all because you. Let's not shift the blame to our parents, to others, to our bosses, to कि उनकी वजह से ये, because we are attracting everything into our life. The law of attraction क्या बोलता है कि thoughts are things, whatever you think you attract into your life. तो start taking responsibility for your thoughts by working on your blueprint. और क्या क्या बात करी हमने? Working on your diet. और क्या क्या बात थी? चलिए क्विकली रिवाइज करते हैं, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, समझना है।
About the scriptures and the media.
Yes, media, the social media, the information that we consume, the kind of books, knowledge, yeah.
Also,
People with whom we associate.
Associations, very important. Drawing boundaries, again, very important in life. Okay, last one.
Drawing. I just want to add one more point in drawing boundaries. It's not about shutting our mouth, but our mind should also be like, we should not overthink about that particular thing.
Thoughts. So this again come back to thoughts only. So there is a very important concept about karma, the unseen karma. Okay, so कर्मा मतलब ये समझिएगा कि कर्मा मतलब गलत नहीं करना चाहिए, गलत नहीं सोचना भी चाहिए। बस सोच बोलते हैं ना, थॉट्स आर थिंग्स, जस्ट इसको दिमाग में सेट कर लीजिए। एंड वन हैक दैट आई यूज पर्सनली, आई गेट if I'm not feeling good, because your feelings are like feedback mechanism for your thoughts. अगर आपको खराब फील हो रहा है, मतलब समझ जाइए आपके थॉट्स गलत है। तो जस्ट बोलते ना कि आई एम ब्रह्मन, खाली बोलने के लिए आई एम ब्रह्मन नहीं होना चाहिए। सो इफ यू आर ब्रह्मन, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ थॉट्स यू शुड गेट? अगर आप भगवान है, किस तरह के थॉट्स आने चाहिए आपको? कम ऑन क्विकली, लास्ट, लेट्स सम इट अप। ऑफ लव,
Pure thoughts.
पॉजिटिव थॉट्स।
Full of positive, full of love.
बट नहीं, आई वांट पॉजिटिव, नेगेटिव नहीं। सो प्रिया गेव देखो this thing. Love, okay, love होना चाहिए. Let's name it. Let's name
Compassionate,
that emotion.
Compassion,
Compassionate.
empathy,
Love, compassion, compassion, empathy.
empathy,
Okay.
determination
Pure
होना चाहिए.
forgiveness, forgiveness,
Forgiveness.
thoughts of forgiveness. Okay. Acceptance,
acceptance,
not expectations.
Peace,
Okay.
Responsibility होनी
Peace,
चाहिए.
peace.
Happiness,
Okay. Happiness,
joy,
happy, joy.
blissful,
But happiness that
bliss,
brings to us also and to others also. Bliss. Very nice.
blissfulness.
Okay. Anything other? Any कुछ और आपके दिमाग में आ रहा है? Such an important, because I am seeing these seeds of thoughts in your mind
Thinking
right
that
now.
as we are a pure soul full of all the good values.
वो तो है, पर
Virtues.
कौन से good values, कौन से good virtues हैं? तो बहुत सारे हैं. What क्या हो सकते हैं?
joy, happiness,
peace,
Peace. Okay.
Self-love,
Self love. Okay. और
content,
Conscious
क्या?
रहते हो आप, conscious रहते हो,
Contentment.
awakening रहता है.
Contentment.
Kindness,
Sorry, Amandeep. Yeah, you said anything?
kindness,
Kindness. Okay.
No
Thoughts of
comparison.
kindness. No comparison. Okay. Ahimsa.
empathy,
Ahimsa भी इसमें ऐड कर सकते हैं. Can we add ahimsa in this? Ahimsa.
Ahimsa.
Okay. Ahimsa. So whatever actions that I do, whatever food that I eat, there is no himsa involved. There is no violence involved in that. Very important to understand.
Helpful.
truthfulness,
Truthfulness. Very important. Truthfulness.
मनीष,
Yes.
helpfulness कहते हैं ना, दया धर्म ये सब जो आते हैं.
Okay. So helping,
Emotion.
thoughts of helpfulness. Okay. Such a beautiful discussion we are having. I just want this
like
to
in
go
a
on and on.
relaxed way, you do things relaxed,
Okay, so thoughts of
mindful.
okay.
Acceptance.
So if you are Brahman, you will always be relaxed. Okay, very important point, to be relaxed, to be not at a war with yourself. हाँ, because हम जिंदगी ऐसे जीते हैं जैसे हम कुछ यहाँ साबित करने के लिए आए हैं. हाँ, okay. So if you are a Brahman, तो you will be peaceful. Okay. और क्या qualities क्या हो सकते हैं गॉड के और भगवान के, और क्या qualities हो सकते हैं?
Calm, very calm, like
See, peace and calm are same thing. Okay, so
peace,
peace.
Balanced,
pure,
balanced.
powerful,
Balanced, powerful. Yes, who said powerful? Very nice.
powerful.
So that is powerful. Yes, because you should know that you are powerful. Okay,
Manish,
balanced,
Sister
politeness,
Shivani's
politeness.
definition.
Focused,
focused. Okay.
energetic.
Politeness also.
So yes, stable. Okay, Anshu is saying stable. Very nice. So can we bring these qualities into our thoughts? हमने जो बात करी अभी, is it possible? Let's work on it. But then let's bring this into our conscious realm, that our thoughts influence our destiny. Our thoughts, हमारे जो विचार है हमारी destiny influence करते हैं. People ask me, Manish, how are you so disciplined? There is no magic formula to it. You need to work on your thoughts. ये सब चीजें आप करिए and then see how your outcome changes. Come, let's start with exercises. Come, let's stand up on the mat.